Hello and welcome friends. This story is about a young Comanche girl named Naru, who lived in the northern plains with a Comanche tribe. She was trained to become a healer, but she dreams of becoming a hunter. So she practices hunting in the woods, with her dog Sarai. One day, she saw a deer and planned to hunt it. As she was going to throw her axe, a loud noise of a spacecraft was heard from the sky, which made the deer run away. They tried chasing the deer but failed in doing so. Sarai's tail got caught in the foothold trap. Naru manages to get her free. It was her first time that she had ever seen a foothold trap. Soon she heard the noise again and rushed to the cliff to see it. She looked up at the sky, and saw what she thought was a thunderbird, but it was actually an approaching predator ship. Later Naru joins her brother Tabe, and tells him that she saw a thunderbird, and this was the sign for her to get prepared for Kutamiya. But her brother was not convinced, and told her that she was not ready for it. When Naru reached home, her mother told her that being a girl she should not think of becoming a hunter. She told her mother that she wanted to prove them, that she can hunt. In the next scene, one of the tribal hunters is injured after being attacked by a lion. Tabe was leading the team to find them. Soon they realized that Naru was following them. Tabe allowed Naru to come with them only to help track the lion and provide them medical treatment. They found the wounded hunter and soon made arrangements to depart him, but Tabe stood behind, to find and kill the lion. On their way back, Naru saw a snake whose skin was ripped off and also found large unusual footprints. She knew that there was something else bigger than a lion, so she planned to get back to her brother, along with another hunter Pig. Now, 3 of them set a trap for the lion. Suddenly the lion jumped on Pig and killed him. Then the lion climbed the branch of a tree for Naru. As the lion was approaching towards her, she heard a strange sound and light from far distance. After getting distracted, she fell down, but at the same time she stabbed the lion with the spear and wounded her. Next, Naru opened her eyes and found herself at home. She was carried back by Tabe, who later returned with a dead lion on his back. Tabe earned the title of war chief for himself. Naru was not happy, and was convinced that there was a bigger threat ahead, so she departs with Sarai to hunt it. After a long journey, she came across a herd of dead bison that had been mercifully slaughtered. She prayed for their spirits and moved on. While walking, Naru fell in the swamp, which was swallowing her slowly, but she took out her axe and with its help she pulled herself out. Then she saw a grizzly bear, which started chasing her. The bear was about to attack her, but the predator came and started fighting with the bear. Soon the predator killed the bear. By the time Naru went into the river and escaped with the current, then she met with the other members of her tribe, who were sent by Tabe to find her. She told them that she saw a big monster, but they didn't believe and forced her to come back. Naru started fighting with one of them. She almost won the fight until another member helped to knock her down. They tied her hand and dragged her. Predator was watching all this and found the men as a threat for him. Then all of them heard a noise from the bush, but they couldn't see anything because the predator was camouflaged. One of the men found 3 laser lights on his body, and before he could understand anything, 3 laser guided spear killed him. Soon other men got alert and began to fight with the predator. The fight didn't last long because the predator was too powerful for them, so he killed all of them easily. Meanwhile, Naru got her axe and untied herself. She started running to save herself, but suddenly she fell down, and found her foot in the foothold trap. The predator leaves Naru, as it no longer sees her as a threat. Soon the French voyageurs knocked her down. She is taken as a prisoner. She woke up and found herself in a cage. She then realized that they were the men who skinned the bison. One of them, who can speak many different languages including Comanche, asked her to help them to track the predator. Seeing no help coming from her, the leader took Tabe out from the cage and cut him across his chest down to his stomach. Then they tied both Naru and Tabe to a tree, and used them as bait for the predator. Tabe then confessed to Naru that she had weakened the lion, which helped him to kill it. The French voyageurs were watching Naru and Tabe from far away, but soon realized that their group members were killed and they were next. As the predator moved on, the other group managed to get the predator's foot caught in a foothold trap. They also caught him in a net, but it was not enough to capture the predator. He used its advanced gadgets to free himself, and then one by one he started killing them. He then used his ultimate weapon to kill almost everyone. Meanwhile Naru comes up with an idea to escape. She took the foothold trap and used it to cut the rope. She then went back to the French voyageurs' camp to set Sarai free. As one of them was going to kill Sarai, Naru came and fought bravely. She killed everyone and set Sarai free. Just then a wounded man appeared, and asked Naru to help him, if she had any medicine. He told her that he would show her how to use the gun in exchange for medicine. Naru agreed, and applied some medicine on his wound. She also gave him herbs to eat. Naru heard a noise, so she quickly hid herself. It was the predator who was searching them. Naru observed that the predator could not see the man who was playing dead in front of him. She realized that it was due to the herbs which reduced body heat and therefore the predator cannot spot him. Now, as the predator stepped on the wounded man, he screamed and the predator instantly killed him. As the predator was going to kill Sarai with his laser-guided spear gun, Tape came on a horseback and struck the predator in the back, causing it to drop its mask. The predator shot at Sarai but the arrow missed and hit a tree, where the laser was pointed. Naru saw all this and started loading her gun. Meanwhile Tape with his great skill started fighting with the predator. Tape was able to wound him from many angles, but the predator was strong enough to recover from his wounds. As the predator was not able to hurt Tape, he camouflaged. Tape told Naru to run as the predator sees him as a threat and will kill him. Tape fought until his last breath to distract the predator and help Naru to run away. Naru ran and cleaned herself but mourns Tape. On the other side of the river, Naru found the leader of the French voyageurs. She quickly knocked him down, and cut off his leg. She let him use the empty gun. Naru then ate the herbs which reduced her body heat. Actually she was using him as bait, the same way he did with her and Tape. She stood still as the predator arrived. He killed the voyager. Naru used the gun to shoot the predator in the head. Soon the mask fell off, and then she quickly took the mask and ran away. Naru used the voyager's severed leg to lure the predator into the swamp, where she had fallen earlier. She also positioned the predator's mask in such a way that it could target anybody in the swamp. Naru knew that without the mask the predator was less dangerous, so she jumped on him and hit him multiple times with her axe. Now it was the predator's turn. As he was about to kill Naru, Sarai came from behind and saved her. During the fight the predator's hand got stuck in the tree. Then it got cut with its own weapon. The predator tried its best to kill Naru, but couldn't as his whole body was wounded. Naru saw that Sarai was having her axe, so she called her and immediately struck the predator's leg. And before the predator could understand anything, Naru jumped on him and tied his neck with the rope. She quickly pulled the rope and the predator fell in the swamp. But slowly the predator started rising from the swamp. He took out his spear gun and fired at Naru. Since the laser-guided mask was already aimed at the predator, the spear turned and struck him in his head and killed him. Naru severs his head and paints her face with his glowing green blood. She brought the head and the pistol back to her tribe. She warned them about the voyagers and other threats and advised them to look for a new home. The tribe celebrated Naru's victory and survival, honoring her as the new war chief. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.